students, staff, and families. Today is Wednesday, January 6th, and today is the 87th day of school. Today is National Bean Day. There are 40,000 bean varieties in the world. Beans are low in fat and high in fiber and protein. I love to eat beans in a big bowl of spicy chili. I don't really like spicy chili. Today's weather will be partly cloudy with a high of 46 degrees. Let's check in on our happy days and We Create Wednesday. We also have a special birthday song from Zoe S.
Good morning, Claxton. I am tickled pink today, I must say, to wish a very happy birthday to Luna B in 5th grade and our own Miss Abby. Luna B, Miss Abby, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Luna B and Miss Abby. Happy birthday to you.
Hi, I wanted to play happy birthday on the piano to whoever's birthday it is today. So here we go.
Hello, Claxton artists. It's Mrs. Olson, and I'm back this week with another Artful Mindfulness activity. This week's mindfulness activity connects to habit 4, think win-win. Now, whenever we're thinking win-win, we are going to be talking to another person. So it's really important to be able to have effective, clear communication with the other person. So whenever we're communicating, there's 2 parts to it. There's one person that is talking, and there's another person that is listening. And then that person is going to be the talker, and the other person is going to be the listener. So you're going back and forth. So there's 2 parts to that communication. What we're going to cover in this video is the listening part of that communication. Now, in another video, we'll cover the talking part and being expressive with your talking. We're going to work on the listening with something called reflective listening. Sometimes it's also called active listening because you are actively engaged in listening. Now, in order to be actively engaged, the first thing you have to do is be really present in that moment with the other person. So you're going to try to settle your mind and your own emotions and your own body so you're ready to listen. Remember all our breathing techniques where we take a few moments to take a few deep breaths and get ourselves settled. Do that before you start your listening so you're really ready. Then what you're going to do is really pay attention to the other person. You're going to pay attention with your ears and you're going to be listening for some things. You're going to listen for their words and to understand their words. You're also going to listen for their words to see if you can pick out any emotion or feeling words, because that's another layer to the communication. They're going to tell you what they're thinking with their words. They're also going to tell you with their words how they're feeling. Then lastly, you're going to use your eyes for your listening. I know. What? How do I listen with my eyes, Miss Olson? You're going to look at their body language. Yeah, the way they're using their body is also another way they're communicating to you. So you're going to look for body language and you're going to be listening for the words for understanding and comprehending their emotions. Then you're going to do the part that is the reflective part. So while they're talking, you might not understand something. So you're going to say, okay, wait, I don't understand that part. Can you tell me more? Or you're going to say, I have a question. And ask your question. Now, you might think you're interrupting them, but it's okay because they're noticing, whoa, they're really paying attention to what I'm saying. They're clarifying it. They're asking me about it because they really want to know. The other person will really appreciate this. So then, if you've got the idea of what they're saying and you feel pretty solid on it, you're going to try to say the whole thing back to them. Not in their words exactly. You're going to use your own words because that shows that you listened, you processed it, and you're going to say it back in your own words. Now, if you didn't totally get it, they'll let you know, and then you'll say it back, and you'll go back and forth. Then finally, they're going to say, yeah, you get it. You were really listening. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for trying to understand me. And then you'll be like, okay, you're done talking now, so it's my turn. So you're going to wait until they're totally done. You really get it. Then you check to make sure that they're finished. Then your turn is going to happen. That's when you have the opportunity to talk. That's how you're showing respect to the other person and your communication. So what is the artful mindfulness part about this? You're going to do a reflective art creation together with a partner, just like you were listening to them with your art making. And you probably noticed this side totally matches the other side. It's a reflective art project. One side matches the other. It mirrors it. So what you're going to be doing is using crayon at first, and one person's going to do a drawing of a line. Well, first you're going to fold your paper. Let me say it like this. And you got half and half, the two parts of the communication. Then one person's going to draw a mark, and the other person's going to use the very same color and try to draw the mark in a mirror-making, reflective way. Their own mark making mirrors the other person. You're going to go back and forth doing that. After you have a turn, then the other person gets to draw, and then you mirror back to them. You go back and forth until you have quite a bit of line drawing or shape drawing done. Then what you're going to do, well, you could just stop there with just crayon if that's all you have, or you can move on to the next art material, which is water-based markers. Now you're going to use the water-based markers as if they were paint with water and a paintbrush. You'll see how to do that in the video. Then what happens with that, and I'm going to just show you a second artwork so you can see two examples. What will happen is one person will make a mark on their paper, and it's going to be very wet, juicy, watercolory marker ink. Then the other person will fold the paper, rub it, and when they pull it away, they get the reflective marker watermark. Okay, so it's like a printmaking process. Then you go back and forth, taking turns until you fill in your whole page. You're really going to have a great opportunity to reflect the other person's mark making and creating, as if you were listening to the other person and using reflective listening to be able to work effectively and have great communication with thinking win-win.
I'm ready to laugh, Claxton leaders. What did the mama green bean say to her son when he got home late? Where have you been? What is a poet's favorite legume? A rhino bean. Oh, Claxton says, how do you stop a rhino from charging? Take away its credit card. And now here's a video joke from Rowan H. and Nora S.
Why did the spider cross the road? To get to his web site.
Why were the ancient Egyptian children so confused? Because their daddies were mummies.
We have some golden tickets today. Maisie B has a golden ticket for Mr. Williams' class for being the best class ever. Miss Rigsby has a golden ticket for the 2nd and 5th graders who have been rocking Superhero Month in the live drama classes. 5th graders did superhero improv with Riley's dramatic piano music, and 2nd grade planned out a week of super dramatic activities. We have video golden tickets from Maxwell and Rowan.
My golden ticket is for Miss Zapata for being the best teacher in the world and all my class.
I also have a golden ticket for my teacher, Miss McCarthy, and she teaches us really well and teaches us a lot of multiplication. And that's all.
All right, Claxton leaders, I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. We have Maxwell K doing the arts cheer today. Take it away, Maxwell.
The art. Now I'm going to be doing the arts cheer. My name is Maxwell, and my sister is going to be helping me with that. Here she is. Attentive, responsible, thoughtful, and safe. Claxton leaders know how to be great. Bye.
Now it's time for the Claxton Pledge. At Claxton Elementary, I am a leader. I pledge to live the habits, value the arts, and celebrate our hive's diversity. I work hard to learn new things and always give my best effort. I show respect to others and choose to be a leader in my community. I am attentive, responsible, thoughtful, and safe. I am a proud and dependable Claxton Bee, even when no one is watching me. Remember, you and your family can send in jokes and golden tickets and shout outs to our email account, and we'll include them in the announcements as soon as we can. The email account that you should email these to is clxannouncements@acsgmail.net. You can also submit to the CLX announcements by filling out the Google form on our remote learning website.